Alright, welcome back everybody. I think I am slowly but surely figuring out how to do better audio. I've never really recorded or streamed or anything, so this is a bit of a learning curve for me, but we'll figure it out eventually. I do have to admit that I forgot to hit record on the last game that I played. So if you see here this last game that I won, I commentated the whole thing as I was playing, and I completely forgot to hit record. So I was talking to myself while I played. It was actually a really exciting game. We were in 7th place. We got down to below 20 HP. So it was a really exciting game, a really fun one to win, and I apologize that it did not make it to the channel, but I digress. We are going to go back into the Pawn to King series. As you can see now, we are Knight 2 with 32 points. We're still gaining a ton of trophies for every win, so I still think we'll be able to climb fairly quickly. It took us 6 games to get from Pawn 1 into Knight. I think it'll probably take about double that to make it into Bishop, so we will see. I have seen a couple of the comments, well, I read all of the comments, but a few comments on the videos asked if I would talk about positioning as I play. So this game, I'm going to discuss my decision-making process, and I'm going to discuss the positioning that I choose. If I do anything weird, that is. Obviously, you want to put ranged units behind melee units, but if I do anything a little unusual, or that's maybe not quite 100% obvious, I will definitely explain it. Now, I have been enjoying going Divinity and Assassins. So let's see what pops up on... I only see one Divinity, so I think I'm probably going to go ahead and grab that God of War here. And I may not be sticking to it, but getting your God of War to 2-star early is very nice when you play any sort of Divinity comp, or any comp that uses him. And to be truthful, you can play Divine Assassins, which I believe I showed already. So I'm going to go ahead and buy the God of War. We may be keeping him, we may be ditching him at a later time. Later time, as in now. We're going to ditch the God of War to get the 2 Assassins. And we may be able to get 3 Assassins on the board for the first PvP round, which would be super nice. So that's what I'm hoping for right now. If we could find like a Phantom Queen, I think is what she's called in this game. If I could find a Phantom Queen, that would be really good. She's very strong in the early levels. She has a really good AoE, and she does the extra true damage, so I would really like to find a Phantom Queen. I was hoping that asking for it would give it to me, and it didn't happen. So I'm going to buy the Gods of War and the Unicorn so that I can maybe someday on this channel showcase the Unicorn trick. Go ahead and give my armor to the God of War. So what I'm doing right now is I'm putting the God of War right in front. That's going to cause the enemy's units to aggro onto him. So they're not going to jump in too far, and that means my assassins will be able to jump behind and get all the way to the back line. Now this is a PvE round, so it doesn't really matter, but that's kind of the theory behind having a tank positioned up ahead of your assassins. Because a lot of times what you might see happen is a player's and enemy's units will jump all the way to your assassins, which is not what you want to happen, because typically that's their front line. And you would much rather have your assassins fighting their backline squishier champions. So I actually want that item onto a Shadow Crawler if I get one. Anything here say Divinity? No. I do have 3 gold. I should use it. I'm gonna buy the Tusk and the Red Axe, and I'll just have one gold sitting there doing nothing, but that's okay. So we've got a mech going against our assassins. I think we'll be able to win this, actually. This is a very strong level 1 unit, but so are ours, so I think we got this in the bag. And yeah, there we go. So if you saw what happened there, because the God of War was in front, his unit started attacking my God of War, and my assassins were able to jump behind and kill them from behind. And yeah, those I'm going to save. Okay, there's our 3rd assassin. I can get him to 2 stars soon, hopefully, and I actually want to sell these two. I think I'm going to go ahead and commit to the assassins right now. And my game is bugging out. Okay. So, the reason I have him positioned in the middle and two assassins on either side is typically your opponents will be in this corner or this corner, but I mean, it's not always one or the other. So by putting your assassins on both sides, you have a pretty good chance that at least some of them will find the back line. And in this case, they all found the back line, which was really nice. Any druids? No. Okay. We will get the unicorn trick on the game at some point. I promise. Ooh, please switch targets. You're not going to. Alright, so there goes the win streak. A little unfortunate, but he does have a 2-star, so that's kind of to be expected. So yeah, that's a really fast 2-star, so that's nice. We're going to buy these. Actually, crap. I just ruined it. Now I'm wondering, do I lock so I could show the unicorn trick? Because I have no gold. I am going to lock. This was actually a pretty good one to lock. We 2-starred our Abyssal Crawler, we got a Lord of Sand on the field. We have another of our Soul Breakers, and the Whisper Seer will allow us to do a unicorn trick. So we'll be showing that next round. I kind of thought I made a mistake, but it probably was the best play this turn. So here we go. We're going to beat this person no problem, Fire Step. And it looks like they might be loose streaking, so that's not surprising. And then now I can show off the unicorn trick. So if you don't know, typically it takes 3 units to upgrade to make a 2-star. However, druids, if you have 2 druids, it only takes 2 druids to upgrade your druid to a 3-star. Which isn't a big deal, except for the fact that a unicorn costs 1 gold. So I bought this unicorn for 1 gold, and this unicorn for 1 gold. If I rank it up for 2, so it's cost me 2 gold to get this 2-star unicorn, but I could sell it for 3 gold. So I've just made a gold by doing that, and then I can sell the Whisper Seer as well. So effectively, this didn't cost me anything. It was just a free gold given to me. Now, I would really like to, if I win, get an extra gold here. So I think I'm going to sell this Soul Breaker. If I win, it doesn't look like I'm going to, though. Actually, it's kind of close. Hard to tell. I don't know if I'm going to win. Alright, I think I'm going to lose. If I won, I would have sold the Soul Breaker to get the interest gold. He's not one of the 6 best assassins, so I don't really plan to keep him, and in fact I'm going to win. So I'm selling him now, because getting him to 2-star would be nice, but it's not critical for me right now. Wow, Abyssal Crawler can win some rounds for you that you do not deserve to win. Okay, so we are here at 16 gold, which is a really nice spot to be at, round 8. In fact, next round I'm probably going to go ahead and level up and throw in another unit. We're up to 4 assassins, and this build really takes off when you get 6 assassins, and we're running Divinity, so we don't want a Phantom Queen really. We would like to get a Shadow Crawler and a Shining Assassin, and I'm missing one. Oh, and we want to switch the Soul Breaker for a Venom. Those are the assassins we want to run. They're better. And then again, the Phantom Queen is very nice, but she's a demon, right? And she cancels out the Divinity buff. So if we want to run her, there's another unit we have to run. So, oof, looks like we're going to lose this. That's okay. This is carry, multiple 2-stars. So not surprising. They actually had 3 2-stars, and we only have 1. So they should win that most days. Nice. We are upgrading. Sorry about that. I don't know what just happened. Blue stack's gonna blue stack. Okay. Here, I was debating leveling up, but I'm not sure I'm going to. Yeah, I'm gonna level up. And the reason I'm leveling up is because I want better units in my next shop. So adding the God of War wasn't really important for me. In fact, I don't think it helps at all. But the real reason is now my shop next round has an increased chance of getting epics, which is Shining Assassin, and an increased chance of getting 3 costs, which would be the Shadow Crawler. and Venom. So I did that simply because not that I wanted to add another unit to the field, but because I wanted a higher chance to get the units that I want. We really do want to try and get to level 8 really quickly, because that's when we have the best chance of finding our Shining Assassins and Shadowcrawler, speak of the devil. So here we go. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to position my tankier assassins to the side a little bit. So I'm having my squishier ones in the middle and my tankier ones on the outside. I kind of just feel like I get better engages that way. I don't really have any sort of rationale to back that up. I've seen other people do it and it works pretty well for them, so I just have emulated that behavior. Oh, and this is the rock golem, so it doesn't matter. I'm gonna go ahead and throw that on Shadowcrawler because we definitely want it on her. And let's see. The Kappa can go onto like a Venom, it can go onto the Lord of Sand or the Water Spirit. In fact, I'll probably put it on the Water Spirit because it's already 2-star. And I've got 2, so I'll put one on one and one on the other. Okay, 2 unicorns. So not that we want to use them, but we are going to buy them simply because it'll allow us to do a unicorn trick. Let's go ahead and put that there. And what's better, Divinity or 6 Assassins? I actually think a 1-star God of War is not very strong, so I'm going to go ahead and swap to 6 Assassins right now. This could be a mistake because all of my tanky items are in God of War, but now I've got the 6 Assassin buff going on. It should be really powerful, but now as you see, I didn't have anything to pick up the front line, so his front line got on top of me right away. So if I lose this, that's entirely why. We got kind of lucky here. So I really do want to get to the level 7 really fast so I can get a good tank as well as having the 6 Assassins. So level 7 is kind of when this build starts to take off. You can get 6 Assassins really early, like as I have, but this build really takes off once you can find, once you can get to level 7. So here's another unicorn trick. So cost 1 each, upgrade them, sell them for 3. I just made a gold and I can sell that to recoup my initial investment. So I'm going to buy these for the chance to upgrade them. So I'm going to hold on to these Gods of War. They may not end up being my tank. If it takes me too long to find a Shining Assassin and I get these upgraded already, then I may just stick with her and have something like a Stone Spirit is a really good tank for Assassins. Because if you've got the Water Spirit, then I've got the Spirit passive going as well. So that's kind of what I'm thinking right now, and wow, a 3-star Soulbreaker already. That's crazy. Let's look at this guy. So he's spent all his money. He is all in right now. So it's not surprising that he beat us, but we are definitely going to be able to rely on our econ to hopefully catch up and eventually beat that player. So I'm not worried about Mazenga here. He is on a very long win streak, however, so... Wow, he already has multiple 2-stars, or 3-stars. That's insane. He's going to be very difficult to beat. If we can't stop his win streak, then this economic advantage that I have means nothing, because he's on a 3-gold win streak anyways. So I may have more money than him, but he's making just as much as me because of that. And I was scared for a second that this was him. Ooh, that Ripper just did a ton of damage to us. We may end up losing this simply because of that Ripper ult. Such a strong ult. Okay. So we are a little weak right now. Let's see how we do against the last place person. Yeah, we just lost to last place as well. So we need to start improving our quality, getting more pieces on the board. I really would like to wait till round 17, however, to go up to level 7. So I am going to wait one more round here. We are on a lose streak, so if we lose, it's fine. We still do have a healthy amount of HP, so I'm not too terribly worried, but if we look at the board, I have 2 2-stars, and that is probably the lowest number in the game. Yeah. So everybody has at least 3 2-stars, except for me. So, we really do need to start hitting our pairs and getting a stronger team on the board. We do have the weakest team at the moment, and I'm just hoping that. Oh, that was awesome. Abyssal Crawler could carry this or pull this out. It's not likely, but it could happen. Oh, he might do it. Oh my god. Abyssal Crawler is an insane unit. When you're playing Assassins, he's one that you always want to try and 3-star because he really is that good. I could buy the Warpwood Sage to have the ability to do a unicorn trick soon, but I'm not going to because I've got the 50 gold. And I'm not sure this team can beat the Wolf Pack. We'll see. This is going to be weird because I'm all assassins and they're all assassins, so they're going to jump and jump and jump. It's going to be quite entertaining. I actually don't think I do beat the Wolf Pack. I think this is going to be... you might kill a few. I was kind of hoping my units would get onto the small wolves first instead of the big ones. It's a little unfortunate that that happened the way it did, actually. But if we can kill, you know, a couple of wolves, that's okay. And who knows, Abyssal Crawler could just, you know, do his thing and win the game. Okay, so we killed 2 wolves. I would have liked a bit more, but that's okay. Alright, so I can afford to level twice. I'm gonna buy the Whisper Seers, do a unicorn trick, so I've been trying to do this for seemingly forever on this channel, and now I get 3 in one game. It's gonna cost me 1 gold, but I am gonna go ahead and level here. I do want to put a tank in front of my champions, so not the best tank to have considering this is a Phantom Queen, but I don't really have any other options at the moment. And this guy's got a 3-star Taboo Witcher. That's, I mean, I don't understand how people are getting so many 3-stars right now. This is definitely going to be a challenging game for us. I think we probably do still have an economic advantage. And yeah, there's only 2 players with more money than us. Or 1 player has more money than us. And they're in last place, so... I think... Yeah, I don't know. I'm trying to figure out how we're going to beat this player who just has an insane comp going on. And I'm not sure what the answer to that is. Ooh, this hurts. Okay, I can go ahead and get the Venom. Lose the Phantom Queens here. So now I've got Divine Assassins, which is much better than not having the Divinity buff. And I think I am going to... Oh... See, I'm in a really tough spot. I'm not sure what the correct plays are here. I think I can wait until I get maybe below 40 HP before I start rolling. I think rolling now would be kind of a overreaction. So I think we're going to wait till we're about 40 HP, and then we can start to roll. And hopefully we pick up a few upgrades along the way, right? Okay, Abyssal Crawler killed a couple people towards the end, so that's nice. And he's just going to get uppercut by Tusk right now, so he's going to die. Oh! Oh, come on, you could do this. Oh, no, it's a God of War. There's no way. Wow, he did it. So, I am loving this Abyssal Crawler here. He is worth his weight in gold right now. So I'm just going to roll my excess gold right now. I really do need to... strengthen my comp. Things like a God of War would be huge for us right now. Finding the Shining Assassin, upgrading the Venom would be really nice. So he's well on his way to 3 stars now. I almost sold him. That would have made me very sad. It's very unfortunate we have not 2-starred this God of War because he would... 1-star God of War does very little damage and he's got very low HP. So it's very unfortunate that we haven't been able to upgrade him. And yeah, this is the first place guy. He just destroyed us. That is an insane comp. I mean, Abyssal Crawler might take one guy out. He's probably single-handedly saved us like 15 HP this game. So let's take a look here. We're even on levels, we're ahead on economy, on everybody. We're still way far behind in quality. Let's see, we can wait this round. Next round will be a minion round. And then I think after that we're going to push up to 8 and then roll down to kind of get into our final form here. And we're definitely going to lose this round. That's, yeah, multiple 3 stars going on here. I wonder if there's been a shift in the meta that I'm unaware of. I mean, I still play on my main account, but I'm never seeing games where people are hitting multiple 3 stars before round 20. This is just crazy, and this just could be what lower levels are like. But this one's going to be a struggle. I'm not sure we'll be able to hit top 3 here. The path to victory is not clear. Okay, Shining Assassin, very nice. So I am actually going to sell the Soulbreaker because the Shining Assassin, even at 1 star, is better than the Soulbreaker. So these are my optimum assassins here. And we'll go something like that. And we will roll our excess gold to try and find an upgrade here. And the Venom upgrade, that's really good. Okay. So, I'm not sure we're going to kill the Ursa because our God of War is going to die in like 3 hits. So we really need some good ults from our assassins here. Venom could do a lot of damage to one of them with his ult. And then possibly... okay. So we won. It was not pretty, but we got it done. The Water Spirit. I mean, I'll buy it. I'm not sure we will be... I'm not sure we'll ever be putting a 3-star Water Spirit on the field, but we can try. Actually, let's go like this. Put another Abyssal Crawler in. We want that on the God of War. We want this on our Shadow Crawler. Okay. Whew. I was moving really slowly there, so I'm very glad that I got that in. So we've got 3 assassins with hunters going against our 6 assassins. So I would think 6 assassins wins here, but his Siren did get off a really good ult, so he may end up winning this. Yeah. Okay. We need to go all in on the next round. Roll all of our gold. And try to 3-star our Abyssal Crawler and 2-star everything else. I think that's the play. That one's free. That was really nice. Okay, this is really helpful. I don't think a 3-star Lord of Saiyan is going to be happening this game. Oof. I'm gonna feel bad if I... 3-star Shadow Crawler would be really good. Hopefully this is good enough to win this round. Everybody's up to 2 stars except the Shining Assassin. So 2 stars a really good spot for a lot of my assassins. The ones that I want to get to 3-star are going to be the Shadow Crawler and the Abyssal Crawler. Those are the best ones. And I'm pushing my Water Spirit, not because it's a great 3-star, but simply because it's been presenting itself and it's a 2-cost. The Lord of Sand would be really nice, but it's a 3-cost. It's not very likely that I'm going to be able to afford that. Okay, let's hope and pray that we find that Abyssal Crawler. That is some kind of luck. Okay. So that's going to make a huge difference right away. And I think what I'm going to do here is put the... oh no, I want to go like this. I think I'm going to go like this. I'm not really sure the correct positioning on these assassins. I do want my Shining Assassin here because she's going to be the squishiest, at least until I can 2-star her. So this is going to hopefully protect her some, and just as I say that, she gets jumped by 2 people. Unfortunately for her, she does not evade magic damage, so she is going to fall there. And this is one of those players who had multiple 3-stars, so it's looking like we may have caught up. Let's see how Mazenga does against us. Ooh, so he won by... oh no, he's not going to win. So we actually managed to beat him. So we ended his win streak, which is really good. And hopefully we are going to be able to econ up a little bit here. And let's see, what are the final plays here? Getting the Water Spirit to 3-star would open up a spot on the board. If I find a God of Thunder, that gives me the full Divinity buff. I think that's the best option for us. And if I just find the God of Thunder, I'll pull a Water Spirit. But what makes me strongest is upgrading the Water Spirit and getting that God of Thunder. I'm actually wondering if I should sell the Shadow Crawlers to economize a bit. Here's Mazenga, so he just beat us on... Or we just beat him on our screen, so I'm curious to see if we beat him again. Or if that was a lucky win. And yeah, we did beat him. See, Shadowcrawler is really impactful when she's 3-star, though. So I'm a little torn. Do I want to keep her or not? She's a very, very good 3-star unit. And I don't have a Frantic Mask. See, that's a very difficult decision. I don't think you would be wrong either way. There's no clear-cut decision on which is a better play. I think I'm going to hold her. It seems to me that I am quite weak and I need a significant improvement or upgrade to my comp if I want to win this game. And so I think that's one possible avenue to victory. Obviously another one is finding a God of Thunder, and another one is getting a 3-star Water Spirit. So those are kind of my outs, if you will, the ways I could possibly win this game. So that's why I am choosing to do this as I am. Lord of Sand, would be really nice, but I just don't think it's going to happen. Problem is, at level 8, you only have a 1% chance to hit a legendary. And there's like 6 or 7 legendaries now, so you have like a less than 0.2% chance to hit a God of Thunder per slot. So you have about a 1% chance, basically, of hitting God of Thunder every roll. So it's not likely to hit him. He is the single biggest upgrade we could find, but we do have a couple other ones that would be really nice. So I think while we aren't in an amazing position right now, I think we were able to navigate into a very strong position. And obviously having the 3-star Abyssal Crawler, you have a chance to win any round, as you just saw there. I'm going to go ahead and give him some Armor Pen. I don't know who I want to have the Teleport Dagger. I think the Shadow Crawler, because what she can do is there's a chance that she just teleports in, and then if she gets a crit, she could just kill somebody in one shot right when the fight starts. So I think just for the really hit or miss play, I think I'm gonna, or it's kind of like the lottery, right? Jump in, and then she's got like a 30% chance to crit and kill somebody right away. So I think that's what I'm gonna go with. We'll watch her, see if she does her thing and kills somebody. Okay, so no, she did not. But she did run into a 3-star unit, so it's not surprising. I'm not even sure a crit would have done it. So this is Academy. I think we might be on a little bit of a win streak here now. We are. So we have certainly turned things around here. Let's see how C does against us, because I'd really like to see how we're doing versus everybody. Okay. Next round we'll have 8 of 32, which means we'll need 24 gold or 24 experience, which would be 30 gold. So I could try and level up next turn, just to throw another unit in, but I don't really have a great one to put in right now. If I could 2-star the Shadow Crawler, I might consider doing that. Otherwise, it's probably in my best interest simply to roll and upgrade. Oh, and we've got gods, so let's see how the gods goes. Okay, so we're going to lose to the gods player. That's fine. It's kind of a little unreasonable to expect, and I really wish that the Abyssal Crawler was attacking these guys, because he could actually kill them and then kill the God of War. Or the God of, yeah, War. So he's kind of gotten a really unfortunate target right now. If he runs off a couple crits, he might be able to do it. And no, we got ulted, so. We had a chance in that one, but he was on the wrong target, unfortunately. Yeah, I'm curious, what would you guys do? Would you guys level up and throw another unit on here? Would you save, or would you roll down? I think I've got 22 health. Ooh. See, that's... You could possibly lose 22 health in one round. It's not likely. But you possibly could. See, I'm not sure what the right play is. I think I'm going to wait, simply because the next round is a minion round, which should not be an issue. So that kind of gives us 2 rounds to economize. I don't feel good about it. I really wish I was the one with that 2-star Shining Assassin right now, but... Man, these people have such weird comps. Like, you've got Warriors, a Helicopter, a 3-star Phantom Queen. Ooh. This could kill me. I may be out right now. I need him to kill as many as he can right now. Oh, kill the Swordman! Kill the Swordman! And then kill the Phantom Queen. Not the Dark Spirit. Oh my god. Abyssal Crawler really is an insane unit. I need to build him more. I always complain about people winning with this Abyssal Crawler cheese, getting him to 3-star and him just not dying. But I don't know why I complain about it. I really should just get on board and do it myself. That's probably what's going on here, is an Abyssal Crawler versus a Defector. The Abyssal Crawler... Oh, I'm penguined. I'm not sure I'm ever gonna... Wow, that's pretty insane. Too late in the game to 3-star the God of War. I only have a 24% chance per slot to hit a 1 cost. It's not very high. My best odds are actually to hit a 3 cost and a 2 cost, so 3-starring the Water Spirit and the Shadow Crawler are still in play, I guess I'll say. I'm going to go ahead and move these guys up a bit. The ranged ones will just start attacking right away. Or they'll jump to the back for some reason. And then I was going to let the melee ones jump to the back and attack the other ones. But this works too. I would really like a Dracula mask. Because I really want to put a Frantic mask on my Shadow Crawler. Oh well. That's nice. This is going to go onto the God of War. This can go onto the Shadow Crawler. Okay. God of War. Let's level up. It's not on curve, but it's a good decision for us right now. Let's look for our pieces here. Shadow Crawler. So we can throw her on.
If you leave no witnesses.
And I'm just missing my clicks right now. That was not deliberate positioning. Okay. So I think that's probably going to help a bit. But I think our path to victory is, like I said, finding the God of Thunder, or 3-starring the Shadow Crawler or the Water Spirit. 2-starring Shining Assassin would also be a huge spike. So we kind of have 4 things that we're playing towards. And now that we are at level 9, there's no reason for us to level up. So I'm actually going to go ahead and roll till I find one of those, and there's the Shining Assassin, so that's really nice. I'm going to wait here at 30 gold, see how we do. I'm actually going to check the... See, I beat Mazenga and Carrie. The last people I fought were Kadomi and C, so I beat C and I drew Kadomi, but I tied C, so I'm doing pretty well, I would say. I'm either even or beating pretty much everybody. I'm not sure about Franklin here. Franklin has 1 HP, so he may be out soon. But it looks like I'm doing quite well right now. Yeah, okay, so there goes somebody. Carrie, actually, not Franklin. And this can go onto the Venom, I think, and make his ability do more damage. That would be nice. Ooh, Strange Egg. So that actually makes it much more likely for me to 3-star these units here. I just want my Shadow Crawler doing as much damage as possible. And with the Strange Egg, I am going to go ahead and roll.
You can't get
Look for
witnesses.
look for a God of Thunder. Look for Water Spirits and Shadow Crawlers. There's a Shadow Crawler.
If you leave no
So here we go.
you can't get what's that behind you?
Okay, so now she's going to do insane amounts of damage. She could possibly just kill someone on her first swing. She did not, but you see that Unicorn just melted there, so we probably have won this game at this point. We did dip really low in HP really early on, but I think we made some smart decisions as far as when to economize, when to be aggressive. It looks like it's going to pay off for us. With everybody being such low HP, it looks like the game is coming down to an end pretty soon. So I'm going to spend all my gold here. And then obviously the thing that we're looking most for right now is a God of Thunder. So here we go. We didn't find it, so I'm going to sell this and one of these, and I can roll one more time to look for the God of Thunder. Actually, I can roll one more. Didn't find it, so we're going to throw the Shining Assassin in. And hopefully this is enough to knock out whoever we fight right now, which is Cademy. So we're up against C. Let's see how this goes. One thing that's really nice, actually, that I find with Assassins is, I don't know if you guys have experienced this, but sometimes when you are jumping or moving past an ability, you can actually dodge the damage. So that happens a lot with like Wind Ranger ult. You can see people sidestep it and take no damage from it. Oh my gosh! This is all so amazing. Okay, I definitely want one of those. That's free damage. I'm going to put that onto... let's go the Abyssal Crawler for the mana. Let's put that on you. Let's give him some armor and it. Oh, I don't know what to do. And then ability damage. Who has an ability that doesn't do extra damage right now? The Water Spirit? No. God of War. Okay. There's my God of Thunder. So there we go. That's going to be our final build. Throwing in the God of Thunder will give us the full divinity. We'll have 6 or 7. Yeah, because we've got the 2 Water Spirits. We'll have 7 very strong assassins on the field. I see no way for this player to defeat us going forward. So let's pull him. Let's throw the God of Thunder on the field. Doesn't even really need to get his ult off, but I am going to put an item on him and frontline him, simply so that he takes some damage and hopefully he does get his item off. Let's see where C's positioned. Okay, so his helicopter's 1, 2, 3, 4, so I want my Shadow Crawler in 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 right where she is. So she's got a chance to jump back and just kill the helicopter right away. Alright, that's kind of the only positioning things that I'm going to do this round. And the God of War got his, or God of Thunder got his ult off right away. That was super cool. We did not sidestep any of those ultimates. However, once his burst is done, I don't think this player really has anything to back it up. So we survived. We won on his screen, so we just need one more round to win. And what could I do to improve? I could replace a Water Spirit, maybe, if I find something worth replacing it with, but honestly, off the top of my head, maybe a Storm Shaman, maybe another God of Thunder. Can I throw in a Blight Sorcerer? I could, but I mean, Blight Sorcerer's not that good. Okay, a Devastator could be a worthwhile thing to throw in there. So I might actually, if it goes to another round, I doubt it will, but if it goes to another round, that Devastator could be a really nice unit to throw in there. Drop his bomb, and it's okay if he dies at that point. But I think we won. Yeah, so there we go. So that was a game where we were a little worried towards the end. We did get down to 22 health, but it was kind of, while slightly tenuous, I think we were making the right plays, or at least close to optimal plays. And despite not getting those really lucky rolls that other players were getting early on, we were able to rely on solid principles of economizing to go ahead and close the gap and eventually overtake those players. So let's look at the score screen and see how we did economy-wise. So yeah, we just crushed everybody's gold values. So we made 30 more gold than this player, 32 more gold. And we had $14 more worth of army on the field. So I'm not surprised that we beat him, honestly. And then looking at his comp, it looks like he was just throwing in whatever he could 2-star, and he didn't really have any sort of theme to his build. He's got Beast, Warrior, Human, Demon, Spirit, Dwarf, so no real idea going on there. In fact, if you look at the scores or the class synergies here, I'm the only player that stuck to a very specific focused build, and I was able to pretty comfortably win once I did get that build going. This God of Thunder was very nice, but not necessary. So I think that was a pretty fun game as far as navigating and making the tough decisions to give us a chance to win. We did identify what our outs were. Those were 3-starring the Shadowcrawler, finding the God of Thunder, and 2-starring the Shining Assassin, and 3-starring the Water Spirit. We did not get the Water Spirit, but the other 3 happened for us, so I think any one of those was sufficient to win, and we got all 3 of those, so I think we played to the right outs, and we were fortunate that we hit those outs late. So let's go ahead and take a look at our stats for this season now. So we've played 8 games, we've won 6 of them, and then I think we have like a second and a third. I don't exactly remember what those places were. So still maintaining that 100% top 3 rate. Got a 75% win rate. Hoping to keep this 100% top 3 rate at least until we hit Bishop. I think we can do it if we make the smart plays and we keep up with the tempo of the lobbies that we're in. So thanks for watching. I appreciate it. Please go ahead and drop a comment for what you would like me to discuss in my next video, or if there's a specific build that you would like me to force. I still do want to try that early 3-star of the 6 Warriors build that's floating around in Asia right now, so that could be what the next video is about, but I'm not sure. So yeah, thanks for watching, and I'll see you guys next time.